What is going on, guys? Before we get started with today's video, we are out here at Extreme Raceway Park in Dallas, and we're actually about to do something really crazy. We're here today scoping out the area because in less than a month from right now, we're actually hosting our first ever track event. And yes, that is right. We're hosting this in courtesy of SK Tools. I want to give a huge thanks to them for making this all possible, but we're going to be out here on October 12th. Gates open at 3 o'clock, and we're actually going to start racing at 6 o'clock. The event is going to be based around saving the manuals. So we're going to have basically like a stick shift shootout, if you want to call it that. The event is going to be called the Money Shift, and we are super excited about it. We're going to have merch out here. We're going to have the giveaway car out here. We're also going to probably have the GT350, for sure the Mustang, and we're going to have a lot of stuff out here and a lot of other creators as well. Huh?
How about that Rambo that's going to be coming out?
Oh yeah, I forgot. So if you guys missed the video where I actually test drove, well, not test drove, I rode in a twin turbo Lamborghini. You can click up above right now and go check that out, but he's actually going to be out here. Hopefully we're going to have a few other surprise creators, which we'll announce to you guys in a later date, but we're going to have a lot of cool stuff out here. If you want to come out here, run your car, if you've got a stick shift car that you think is fast, come out here and show it to us. If you've got an auto car, we're going to have 2 auto classes as well. If you want some more info about all the classes that we're going to have, make sure you click down below, but we're going to have basically a naturally aspirated stick shift class. We're going to have a boosted stick shift class, nitrous stick shift class. We're going to have an NA automatic class, and then also a boosted auto class. So if you guys are interested in coming out to it, you can make sure and go check out my Instagram right here, or SK Tools Instagram right here. Also, if you want to go check out my Facebook page, it's just a 6. You can go check out the banner on there and share it as well with all your friends. Hopefully we'll see you guys out there. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get on to today's video. Damn, Nick.
Looking at the Smoky behind us?
I'm looking at the Smoky. Pull us over, no balls. Arrest him. He has weed in the car.
Should I brake check it?
I just woke up. Unfortunately, it's like, what time is it? You don't have a clock in here? Anyways, we're headed right now to go pick up the Shelby. I actually dropped it off a few days ago off camera to a detail shop here in town. Weekend Warrior Detailing actually paired with Mirrored Image and Shreveport, and we're actually going to Monroe right now. So they drove from Shreveport and met up with this other shop there. Those 2 guys basically knocked out the Shelby, did a complete paint correction and ceramic coating on the car.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. Bye. Hopefully the Shelby turns out like the Mustang, because whenever I went and picked the Mustang up, it's black though, so it's like obvious difference. But whenever I went to pick the last Mustang up, it was absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited to see the Shelby for sure. Oh, looky there. Holy cow. It it definitely looks good. Jesus. Oh look, we got another Mustang here. What's going on, dude? How you doing?
Making it.
How'd it turn out?
You turned out great.
Yeah?
Turned out real good.
It looks like it. Jesus. See, y'all didn't do any burnouts. How come?
You know.
Did y'all happen to get bored enough to do the inside and the engine bay? Y'all weren't that bored?
We weren't that bored.
Well, I just got the car back from being coated, and it looks absolutely insane. My camera died, by the way, at the place. I'm sorry I couldn't video anymore. No more surface scratching, which is great, and the depth to the paint now with the coating is like unreal. It's really hard to see right now because we're under the shade at a car wash, or not a car wash, a gas station. But now I've got to wait, I believe they said 7 days before I can, shut up, oh my gosh. I gotta wait 7 days before I can even wash the car. Like, no water can get on the car whatsoever for 7 days. So I'm gonna have to keep it in the garage, and if there's even a chance of raining, I'm gonna have to take it and leave it there. We already full? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I cannot wait for the cooler months. Holy crap, dude. We're in Louisiana, and it is literally only 10:58, and it's already almost 90 degrees outside. What? This is the part where everybody in like New Mexico and everything, and Utah, Nevada, they're all like, oh, you think 90 degrees is hot? Well, come over here. Just because it's hotter there doesn't mean it's not hot here. Now that we have picked up the Shelby, I've actually got some surprises to show you guys at the shop when we get back. I said I wasn't gonna mod this car, but I lied. I really did. I really lied. It wasn't in the plans, I'll say that. But upon further investigation, I learned that I really want to do this car up really nice. So anyways, I got some packages in from ZL1 Add-ons. If you guys don't know who ZL1 Add-ons are, you're crazy. If you've got a Mustang, seriously go check them out. They've got so much cool stuff for like every kind of car, but the Mustangs are my favorite, obviously. I found out about these guys because back whenever I had my first Camaro, if you guys remember on the channel, that car had a big cam, it was a manual trans obviously, and all kinds of cool stuff. But the part about ZL1 Add-ons though is that on the front bumper, I actually had a ZL1 front end conversion, and I had their front splitter on the car, and the splitter looked absolutely amazing, and so the splitter ended up getting damaged in a wreck, and I wanted to replace it, so I reached out to them, and that's how I ended up finding out about them. A few years later, and here we are. I'm actually still in contact with these guys pretty regularly. Great guys over there. If you guys remember on the black car, you can click up above right now and check that video out, but I actually put the track pack spoiler on the car from a GT350, and then I actually put ZL1 add-ons wicker bill on it, and it looked freaking mint. So I went ahead and got one for this car, but being that this is obviously the track pack car, it's got the track pack spoiler because it is a track pack, but it is not just polyurethane. It's something a little bit nicer than that, and you guys will have to wait and see. The next thing that I really want to do for the car, I really want to get some wheels. I don't know what kind of wheels yet, I really want some wheels. Anyways though, I will talk to you guys when we get to the shop. I've got like a 30-minute drive, so I'm gonna enjoy the car a little bit, being that I haven't had it for the last like 4 days. It's nice to have it back though. We have stuff so freaking just everywhere. This motor is coming together though. Make sure you guys tune in for the next video. We're gonna hopefully have this thing completely finished up. We're waiting on a degree wheel right now to degree the cams, and after that we're putting everything together. I've got a few things right here for the Shelby that we're gonna be doing in today's video that's pretty cool. First off being that we just got in a new front lip for it. You know, the part at the very front. So Shelby, and then right here, it actually took a few good little dings from the previous owner of the car. It's also got like the little side pieces here. So everything is gonna be new looking. The one that's on the car right now is a little bit torn up. So, well, I'll wait for this on the next video. Make sure you guys stay tuned. This is from MMR. As you guys remember, we actually changed the oil in the Shelby, and whenever we did, I said that there was a plastic drain plug that I really wanted to replace, and I ended up ordering this, and it came in. So this is the UPR billet drain plug, which is really cool. Drain plugs on these cars are weird. You literally just unscrew them and pull them out by hand. So it's got this nice little thing for your hand or your finger. Yeah, I don't know. It's billet instead of plastic, long story short, so it should fit a lot better. It's got much nicer O-rings. We'll set that out of the way. We're not gonna be able to do that today, unfortunately, because I gotta change the oil with it, and I'm not just gonna waste brand new oil. And in this box, we've got a bunch of goodies. Let me pull this out real quick. While Doug opens that, I want to show you guys something. So as you guys know, I talked about it earlier in this video, ZL1 add-ons, great company. Make sure you go to their Instagram, their website, whatever. We'll have a link down in the description below. This is the wicker bill that I was telling you guys that I have on the track pack spoiler. So on the track pack spoiler, it's actually just this little part right here, and it doesn't actually include the wicker bill. So that's actually an aftermarket add-on, and I really, this little wicker bill made the rear of this car look so incredible whenever I first got this car. You know, obviously whenever I got the Shelby and I noticed that it already had the track pack spoiler on there because it's a track pack car, I was like, oh yeah, I know what we need. So I hit them up, and in here they actually threw me a lot of goodies. So make sure you go help me out and go check their stuff out for me. www.zl1addons.com. These are actually pinch weld protectors. I'm really happy. They make like really good stuff that you wouldn't even think that you would need. It's just like really handy knick-knack items that are really cool. Right here, these are their rock guards, so that it protects the side of your car from rock chips. Oh, this is so sick too. So these are splitter guards. As you guys know, I was just now talking about on the Shelby. I'll actually show you guys real quick. Let me grab my other camera. From going down steep declines and stuff of that sort, the front lip actually got really torn up on the car. You can see right there, all right here. So you got chewed up all right there, all right there. Anyways though, they make these little billet washers, and what the washers do is they are like little I don't know how to explain it. They're like little conical spacers that you screw into the bottom of the splitter, and whenever you screw it in down there, it basically protects the lip so that whenever you go down declines, it actually just scrapes on these little black plastic things, which is really cool. So then also, we've got some more goodies. These are probably really what I'm most excited about. And here, these are strap down tie down points. As you guys know, I trailer all of my cars pretty regularly. This car unfortunately does not have any tie downs, and I know that because that car shares the same K member, and I had a lot of trouble finding out where to strap that car with the stock K member. I actually put a tubular one in there now that's got tie down points, but I'm not going to be putting one in the Shelby. So these are really handy for the people that don't want to put a tubular K member and they just want to find some new tie down points. These bolt up in place at the rear K member bolt up points, and then you basically have two tie down points to use. It's really cool. I'll show you guys here in just a little bit. Those out of the way. Now this is what I am most excited about by far. The track pack wicker bill that I have on that car is actually that black ABS, and check this one out. I actually went with a different style on this car, being that it is a little bit nicer of a car, obviously. So that is absolutely sick. That is real carbon fiber too. That is nice. It's not just like a little cheap little overlay. There's this centerpiece here which is clear, right? And then they've got this outer black piece, but instead of the outer black piece, there's now going to be this carbon fiber one on the Shelby. If the guys over there at ZL1 add-ons are watching this, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I have been really looking forward to receiving this stuff. I've been waiting on the car to get back. We're gonna pull Doug's car off the lift. We've got 2 engines to move out of the way, and then we're gonna get underneath this car and start installing everything. I'm super excited. So without further ado, let's get this stuff installed. Obviously on a car like this, you don't want to damage any part of it, so we're going to go to the utmost extremes to protect it, starting with the pinch welds on the side of the car. That's really the best way to put this. This is all a bunch of stuff that's like basically protection. Like, let's imagine that there is a pinch weld. You slide this onto there and you use these 2 bolts and tighten them down and clamp it onto the pinch weld. That way you've got this little protection underneath there. That way if your car ends up bottoming out on, like, let's say a speed bump or anything like that, you're protecting the entire bottom, the K-member, the oil pan, everything else, because this part is actually going to collide with the ground first and protect everything. It's also going to protect your pinch welds, and you've also got a lift point that's not going to bend the pinch welds whenever you use like a jack or a lift, and they give you the tools that you need to install it, and this literally takes like a few seconds. It's really simple. You basically get under the pinch weld where you would normally put your jack point, and you just tighten these down and you're done. Okay, these are actually made perfectly sized to fit in this little opening and then tighten down. So I'm gonna slip these in place, and now just like that, you see our lift point is in place, and you notice that it is lower than anything else on the car, so it will be the first to come in contact with any kind of bumps or anything. And also it provides a safe place to be able to jack the car up, and it's really, really sturdy. So really nice, really nice stuff. ZL1addons.com. Look at the reflection on the deck lid.
You talking to me?
Jeez, dude, this thing is crazy.
Are you talking to me?
No, Doug, I'm not talking to you.
Damn it, why not?
Yeah, you can see how badly beat up this front lip had gotten by the previous owner. It had just taken a lot of abuse and beating, so jeez. Yeah, this thing. Doug, bruh, why? Give it to me. Give it to me. Where's it at? Yeah.
No.
Why?
I waited
No.
until you were far away.
No,
I waited until you were
let me
far
see
away.
it. I'll throw that shit away next time you're not looking. You can actually see the jack points right here now working really well. Let's do the strap points first, and I'll show you guys where these go. It's that college dropout music, everyday leg day, she be too thick, and my bitch is so annoying, but we go dumb, yeah, we go stupid. Okay, so the rear ones go right here. Go right here. That looks like a 19 millimeter. So we're gonna go over here to our handy dandy SK Tools box. We're gonna grab a 19 out of here. Then we're gonna grab the Super Milwaukee. Yep, they're just really in there tight. I was looking for the lick it sauce, but I found it. Remember, kids.
Lick it before you stick it.
Those are just really in there like that. All right, now we can spin that like so. Put her back in. Grab your sweetheart and get on to it. Grab your over. I don't know what it says. Hey, Doug, your phone's ringing.
I'll find it.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is a 10 out of 10 install of a front tie down spot. Real nice, real nice. Same thing on the other side. Get some lick it juice, stick it through. Hey, Doug.
Hi.
You wanna come look real quick and tell me what you think we should do here? This side, if we put it this way, it's gonna hit up against that. You think we should just put this one this way and that one that way? Or should I swap the direction of the other one?
I think they were honestly made to be
Like that?
going that way, yeah.
It makes more sense to me to put this to the inside. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can cross strap it.
Yeah, but we can still cross strap it. We can hook it that way and it'll still pull.
I'm gonna leave this one like this.
I want them to be even.
Yeah, they'll both be facing left though now.
No, but they need to be right.
No, it's good like that.
That's gonna annoy the f out of me. I'm gonna change it.
Nope.
I am.
Nuh-uh.
I'm gonna change it.
It ain't tricking if you got it. I got it. Later on, up and get it, pop. I got it. You got it, Doug?
I don't got it.
You got it. I don't want it so bad I can see you when you're moaning. There we go. So we have our strap points installed now, even though Doug's mad that I have this one facing to the left and that one facing to the left as well. Now for the rear ones, we've got to get these 2 little bolts out, and I think they're 14s. Hey! I swear to God, some fucking spider or something just jumped out of here and got on my hand. Now let's see, do we want these facing? Can't have them backwards. So we're gonna put them this way. Get some lick it sauce, stick it through there like so. Boom, looky there. Got a nice tie down point there too. Bam, wham, boo bam, black bam, boo Betty. Now let's pull these 2 out. Do the same thing on this side. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, lamb. The Black Betty had a child, bam, lamb. The damn thing gone wild. Thank you. You're far too kind. I wish you guys could see what it's like to be up here just working on cars every day, singing songs to Doug. Calling my phone, yeah. Hey, where's Ollie with the muff? Oh, yeah. Jack West only has one good song. Prove me wrong. Oh wait, you can't. I forgot. because he only does have one good song. All right, so while I've been working on the strap points, Doug has been working on taking off the front splitter and front lip. Dude, this thing got beat to hell by the last owner.
It's also over-engineered.
Because it's functional, Doug.
Really? What does it do? Tell you it's a Shelby?
Yeah, that's its function. Function over form, bro. Bro, it's a wind diffuser. It puts downforce on the front end of the thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, Tiger.
Hey,
Easy,
little
killer.
pop, what if we just left it off?
That would look really horrible, I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe we should just leave it off.
That's not a good idea to me.
Not a good no?
No.
Don't get it.
What are you doing? You're gonna break it.
I'm trying to get this one little clip out.
You're gonna break that bitch.
I'm not gonna break it.
You broke it.
Oh yeah? Look at that.
Dude, look how ugly this thing looks from up front.
Smile for me. About the same. I'm just kidding.
I'm never smiling again. No, I'm never smiling again. I don't smile that much anyways. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm pushing on a bag of fucking rocks whenever I hug you. Why do you feel like this? Well, Doug, get off! Get off! Doug! I'm about to call my mom. I'm gonna tell my mom on you. Get off. Anybody, if you want the Shelby lip.
guys.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. You're what? Who are you, Doug?
Gavin.
Oh, okay, good. That was a funny one. Slide this one up into place. This is a OEM front lip that's brand new, so we shouldn't have any fitment issues. Keyword is shouldn't.
Yep.
All right, guys. So Doug is finishing up right now, but we got the new front lip put on. Looks much better. Brand new, no damage, nothing like that. Now we've got these ZL1 splitter protectors right here. We're about to get these put on. I noticed in the last one, the used one that came off of the car that was all beat up, I noticed a few very problematic areas that really took a lot of damage that I'm gonna try to use these to protect. These are really cool because you can put them anywhere that you really want to. They recommend that you put them about a ½ inch from the edge of the lip and space them evenly after that. So that's what we're gonna do. You can see right here in the center, this little puck is there to protect the center right there. We've also got one right here on the outside. It's basically protecting it from any scrapes or anything like that, and they're put a little bit closer to the edge of the lip because that's the first point of contact whenever the car goes to scrape down a driveway or decline or anything like that.
Look good to you right there?
Yep, that should be good. These are actually pretty neat. That's pretty smart, just to put these little pucks under there. All right, guys, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these installed underneath the car. We put these a little bit closer to the edge. That way it's got a lot more protection, especially in the damage-prone areas like these corners. This OEM front lip is actually a surprising bit more expensive than you would think. So we're doing everything that we can to protect that, and ZL1 add-ons definitely got us covered. So let's move on to our next item. I guess it is time to tackle the most nerve-wracking part of this whole entire package here. The wicker bill. Actually, I'll probably do these first because I really don't want to do the wicker bill yet. I'm so scared to do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever you drill through them, you got to drill one time, measure like 20 times, drill once. Somehow we managed to get that wicker bill on there literally perfect. Next up, I'm gonna put on these little rock guards to protect the side of the car from rock chips and everything like that. These install really easy. There's one for the driver's side, one for the passenger side, and basically if you look right here, there's this opening and there's a few little spots where rocks can easily fling up down the side of the car. I just went through an entire paint correction and ceramic coating of the car. Obviously we want to protect that. So these install right here, and this got this 3M double-sided tape right there that bend around, and then once it's bent around, there's this little clip that Doug's holding in his hand, and it actually clips to the inside of the fender right there. Really, really nice quality stuff. So now we're gonna wipe this down. I'm gonna put the 3 clips in there. Now I'm going to apply that like so. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're gonna take our little clip here and flip it onto the bumper. And now the side of the car is protected from this little bit of space right there, so no rocks can fling up and damage the side of the car anymore. Very nice. And Doug did the same thing over here on this side already. We are done with that, and we can move on to getting the wicker bill installed. See, that's what I'm talking about. They make like really just handy things you wouldn't even know that you need. So you look at their website and you're like, wow, I could use that, I could use that, I could use that. I feel like literally the biggest failure ever because I thought that I had a riv nut gun that we were going to be able to use for the rivets or the riv nuts that go into the wing, and it turns out that the riv nut gun that I have is actually a rivet gun and does not work for riv nuts. So I do not have a riv nut gun to put it in, and I didn't order one because I thought that I already had one. I called literally every single store, not even an exaggeration, literally every store that carries tools in our town, and not a single one of them has anything even close. Nobody had even heard of a riv nut. Like, we called everywhere and no one had even heard of a riv nut. I don't know. I was really looking forward to getting this thing installed too.
You think we should just screw it in with wood screws?
We are not gonna put this in with wood screws. So check it out. We actually Oopsies. We actually got our new dowels in for this new block. As you guys remember, we've been waiting on these dowels because our timing chain guides right here have been just kind of sitting there because we don't have the guides to put them in, and we couldn't get them out of the other motor, so we're gonna put them in here. It looks like the long one goes here.
It does. That's.
And the short one goes there.
Yeah. Here, look. You see how long this, how deep this passage is, versus that one.
They're identical.
Long one's lower.
Okay, so the long one goes to the bottom left, the short one goes to the top right. All right, get you a little tap tap. Oh, we want the hammer that I just went and got? Okay,
I
no.
was trying to be gentle with your motor. Why don't we just take the chain off?
No wonder we couldn't get the other ones out. Good Lord.
It sounds bottomed.
There she is. Yeah, definitely we're never gonna get those out. You know, it'd be bad. I'm glad that we checked, but like imagine if we would have accidentally put the wrong ones in the wrong hole. We were struggling to get the old ones out of that block, and I didn't know why they wouldn't come out, but now I definitely understand. They're literally just like pressed and they're real crazy. Oh, this is gonna be good. Just so happens to not want to slide in now. All right, guys, so we got our timing chain guide right here installed. We've got the primary and the secondary on this side installed. Once we get this tightened down, which I'll show you guys what we're about to do in a second, we got to pull the pin on this tensioner. But once we get that pulled and the tension is on this side, we'll basically rotate the crank around a little bit, and we're going to have to rotate it until we get this side in time, and we'll show you how to do that here in just a second. We shouldn't even be doing this in this video. We should be saving this for the engine assembly video, but we didn't get to have enough stuff in today's video, so we'll at least give you a little tease for what's coming. Here we go.
Oh my God!
Whoa, dude.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Wow.
That was nuts. Rotato potato, Douglas. And you're sure that the valves are up right now? We're not about to collide with a valve, right?
Correct.
I'm trusting you for some reason.
Probably because I'm the one who tells you to read directions most of the time. And whenever we go back and read the directions, it ends up being right.
You're right. It's at 12 o'clock right now.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Timing mark's at 12 o'clock.
Look.
Oh, you're talking about the keyway, not the timing mark.
Keyway is what you focus on at this point.
Okay, so you need to rotate it 360 degrees.
Yeah, you're gonna go 360 degrees, which will put you back at your 5 o'clock. And then give or take another like 120 or something like that. That'll put
It'd be a little bit more than 180. It'd be like 200 degrees,
yeah,
210 degrees, something like that.
Or something like that. To put you back.
With the keyway facing straight up.
So we're gonna go over here.
What? Look at that. What was that?
That was the cam opening and closing. So now you notice our keyway is back at 12 o'clock in relation to the motor.
Correct. Keyway is facing straight up.
So now what we'll do is we'll take this with our marks.
You see right there's like a dark blue chain link right there, and then there's one at 180 degrees out of this chain on this Coyote engine, which is right there where his thumb is. So we're gonna have to basically line up the timing mark on this crank gear, which is right here at the bottom left, with the timing gear at the top right of that gear. Well, the timing mark, that is. Okay, guys, so we're gonna ignore the right side for now. The right side, the driver's side of the engine, is actually done already. But on the passenger side here, you notice that we've got the blue little tick mark lined up with our timing mark right here on the exhaust cam gear. And then if you go down here to the crank gear, you notice right there, we've got our timing mark lined up with the blue chain on the passenger side. And that means that our engine is completely in time now, but we still have something else that we're waiting on. So what we have to do now is we're going to take this tensioner off. We're going to put the timing chain guide right here, slide it behind the chain, and then after we get the tensioner and the guide in place, we'll be able to pull that pin again, and it'll put tension on the chain just like we've already done on this side. So once that is done, we'll pretty much be done for today's video. Reason being is because we're actually waiting on a degree wheel, because with this particular setup being that we've got lockouts instead of adjustable cam phases, which are adjusted electronically through the tune, we're doing everything manually with these cam lockouts here. So basically what you have to do is you have to degree each one of these little lockouts, which there's 4 of them, and you need to degree all 4 of them. The intake and the exhaust are actually going to be different degrees, and we'll talk about that later. That is actually the last thing that we're waiting on. So tomorrow we'll be able to degree the cams. We have everything with the timing done. So basically we'll just be assembling the engine in next video. So that's honestly super, super exciting. We'll be putting the oil pan on, the timing cover on the front, assembling the supercharger assembly on the front, clutch on the back of the engine, rear cover, putting the transmission on. We'll be able to drop the K-member out of the Mustang, put the engine onto the K-member, and then lower the car down onto the K-member, and we'll have a freaking engine in the car. Holy crap. We are getting closer and closer and closer by the day. We've got, I kid you not, probably 2 or 3 videos from now. Hopefully, if everything goes well, I'm crossing my fingers. If everything goes well though, three videos max from now, we should have that car running and driving, which is like absolutely insane. So you're looking at about a week from this point till that car hopefully is starting up for its first startup on one hell of an engine. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. All right, so check it out. Timing mark, everything's good. Okay, you can pull that one.
I can pull this one?
You can pull that one.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Boom.
How you feel?
Amazing.
Dude, that is insane. Honestly, I cannot believe that we built this. I feel like we just had a baby together. That's what it feels like right now.
This is our baby.
Yeah, I know. It really is.
Why is it red though?
I don't know. It came out a demon.
Did you cheat on me?
Cheat on you. That is absolutely sick. We've got our shorter bolts, which are actually modified for the lockouts. These are longer because they have cam phasers on the stock stuff. So we got the aftermarket ARP shorter bolts over there that we're going to put in real quick too. Now then, we've got some proper seating bolts here. This has been one hell of a process. I'm not going to lie to you. I knew it was going to be interesting, but I really didn't expect it to be this interesting. This has been really, really, really cool. This has probably been the craziest learning experience that I've ever had in my life. I've put motors together, but nothing like this. Not even relatively close. This thing is just an absolute animal.
It's all nuts and bolts. Just got to follow steps.
What about torque specs? You're just ugga-dugga them bitches down?
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Doug.
Bro, chill. Fine, dude, chill. Have it on the lowest torque setting.
Thread that. I think we need to loosen these. Thread that by hand.
I know it's fine. It's hanging up on the red part because it's shifted.
It's just not wanting to thread in is what I'm saying. Don't strip the cam, please.
I'm not. Look, it went in there. I promise
don't
this thing's
like
not
it.
stripping out.
Okay. I just don't like this, but
Look, that's the motor. It wouldn't strip anything out that easy. I'm telling you because it shifted whenever we rotated the motor.
okay. Looky there. Ugga Dugga, do a torque spec.
I don't even know what I torqued it to.
Whatever. Shut up. Are you serious?
I really don't. This is below the thing.
Why?
Because you didn't tell me what the torque spec was yet. I was just making sure they were bottomed out. Bro, you got a line like a square in your forehead. I wonder what that's from.
Yeah, I'm the greatest. Yeah, I'm the greatest. See my competition, they don't fit that niche. You can try